According to a blind item on Crazy Days and Nights, Meghan Markle has quite the little grift going on. She finds charities that are thriving, even if not well known. She then puts them on her website and encourages people to donate to them through her own charity. She then not only takes a cut of the donation for processing, but also can make it look like she's the largest donor to whatever charity because they all come from her. Royal fans are not surprised by the news, with one saying, "Isn't that pretty much how they've always worked?" And they're prone to buying themselves awards, so I understand. Odious people. Another commented, "But then all these organisations give them awards for all they've contributed with other people's money. It's disgusting." The third said, "Actually, horrifyingly, yes. Is it ethical or moral? No. Since they have a charity that is licensed in Delaware, it's allowed to use up to 95% of donations for the running of the charity, such as paying salaries, marketing and such. So the funds that they keep are just administrative expenses. In the meanwhile, the charity only gets 5% of the donated funds." The Harkles do an awful lot of pledging, like the supposed $1 million they pledged last week to women in need, but never much as real verifiable donating. The announcement that Archewell was partnering with the Ving project came the day after Valentine Lowe's book Courtiers was released, 6th of October 2022. Harry Markle blog exposed the partnership between Ving and Archewell. The writer wrote, "As ever, that woman is trying to convince the world she's a humanitarian by teaching teens to be philanthropists, by using funds from other people, and is trying to wing it as a charitable deed. All I can see is Archewell and Spotify getting some PR and some data information from a young and easy to prey upon audience, while Ving, the mugs, do all the work." The overall view is that TW is promoting archetypes Spotify and Archewell to a young, gullible and impressionable audience, and by capturing their data can recruit them as followers under the guise of a potential $1,000 grant for someone they know. Is part of the partnership to allow Archewell to have access to the database or those who use the archetypes nomination form, and then for Archewell to use it as a story on their website. There doesn't seem to be any mention of this on the website, and if any information will be shared, is this a data mining exercise under the guise of attracting teens to give up their personal details? Meanwhile, a charity championed by Meghan is facing an investigation after it emerged the mother and daughter at its helm were paid almost $2 million in less than 5 years. In a dramatic move, the Charity Commission launched the probe into One Young World just days after portraits of Meghan and the Duke of Sussex, taken at the charity's annual summit in Manchester in September, were published. One Young World describes itself as a global forum for young leaders, as it enjoyed a soaring public profile thanks to Meghan, who became one of its counsellors in 2014. Meghan told delegates in Manchester she was thrilled Harry was able to join her to witness firsthand my respect for the organisation. It's revealed that the regulator has intervened amid concerns at the eye-watering pay and benefit packages handed to senior bosses at the charity. The One Young World's chief executive, Kate Robertson, was awarded a $440,000 pay package for the 18 months to June 2021. Despite the pandemic interrupting its summits, the biggest source of its revenue, her daughter Ella McKay, 30, one of the charity's 2 managing directors, enjoyed a £194,000 pay and benefits package for the same period.